wherever you're watching. I would like us to check how to use HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. When you open HTML, I'm using Microsoft Expression Web 4. So this one, it will help us be able to understand the concept that is required. When you open an untitled HTML document, you will find the doc type, which is displayed here. And then and below the doc type, we have got the HTML opening tag, which is here. The closing tag is here. And then we have got the head, the opening tag, and the closing tag for the head. Inside the head, we have got the title and the meta tags. So here I can just give it a name, the title that will appear on the title bar. Yeah, I can give it a simple heading. My website. My first website. Just a name that will appear on the title bar. My first website. Below the head, we have got the body. So inside the body is where everything else should be saved. So I need to create a folder where I'm going to save this website web page that I'm about to make. So on the desktop here, I'll right click here on the desktop, and then I go to new, then I go to folder, and then inside the name I'll just give it web page. A simple name, web page. So my capital was on, so let me see, web page. So I've created a folder on the desktop called web page, and then the Microsoft Expression Web, I need to save this. So what I'll do, I'll go to File, Save As, and then because I'm targeting the folder that I created on the desktop, I'll go to Desktop, and then I go to Web Page, and then I give it a name, my first web page.html. Then I save it there. In case I want a picture to be inside the folder, there's a picture that I need to place because inside the body I need to talk about image. So I'll go to this PC, go to downloads, look for a picture. I can see I have a picture of mine here. I can right click on it, copy it. Where is copy? Show more, and then I'll get what is called copy. And then I can paste it inside the folder. So I'll click on paste. If I had a video also, I could have I don't know if I have a video. I don't have a nice video. If in case I could be having a video, the video also could be placed there. I'll try and get a video, and then I place it inside the folder. But for now, I just have an image. So I'll go back to Expression Web. So inside the body here, the body is where you put all the things. So what I can say, the background color, I can give it to be pink. And then inside here is where I can put the heading. So I'll have got different headings. We have got heading 1. So that is the opening tag and the closing tag. So I can say, let's talk about, let's say, computer. I'd like to talk about computer hardware. So what I'll do here, I'll just type here computer hardware. So this is the heading that I've created. Below the heading, I need to have a paragraph. This is the opening tag for paragraph. So what I can do, I can go to Google Chrome, and then I get text about the hardware, and then I paste it there. So I can just type here computer hardware components. Let's say a few notes. So these ones here, I can select it like this. Computer hardware consists of physical components of a computer system, like blah blah blah. And then I take it up to somewhere, shift up to somewhere there. Control C to copy it. Go to my Expression Web, and then what do? I Control V. So it is a very long text. So being a long text like this, maybe I need to break it down. So let me break it down from there. Which other part can I break it down? Let's see. I think that's okay. Let me save this. I see how it looks like. File, preview in Internet Explorer. Yeah, the background is pink and it has got the paragraph. So this is heading 1 and this is the paragraph. I was thinking of getting a picture, so let me get a picture of a hardware. Let's say hardware, computer hardware, let's say of a monitor. So if I come here, there are some images. So these are the images. So I want to save this image. It's not coming very fast. These are nice image of a monitor. So let's take this and then save images. But I want to save it on the desktop in the place called web page. It has got a very funny name, the extension. Don't know if this one will work for me. Let me try another one. Let me take the CRT image, save images. Still it has got this kind of extension. Don't know if it can be able to be saved. I'm not getting, let's say HD. I'm looking for JPEG, joint photographic, joint expert photographic. Let's see. What about this? Save images. The extension is weird. Let me look for this one. I see. Save images. Let me just save it on the desktop. I don't know if it will work. .webm. This extension is crazy. Okay. So let me go back to the expression web. So here I've already prepared a heading and a paragraph, but I'm still inside the whatever. So what I'll do, I need to include a list of hardware. So how do you list items when you're using expression web? You should be able to now to list items either as bullets or numberings. So there's what is called ordered list, OL. So this OL, it has the closing tag. So inside the OL, we are going to have what is called the list item. And then so it gives me list items. So I need to talk about internal and external hardware. External, so I can mention a list of external hardware. So I can vividly give the first one as keyboard. Then I come here, I press enter. Another list item that I should have. Another list item, we can have the mouse. If I come here, another list item, we can have the monitor. Monitor is an external hardware. And then we can have another list item. We can have the printer. All these are external hardwares. And then we can have another one which people don't use so much. It's called the UPS, uninterrupted power supply. And then another, the last one maybe. So these are external. We can have projector. All these are external hardware. So this is the closing tag. So these are going to be known as numbered list. Ordered list is numbered list. So I need to save this. After saving it, I'll go and preview how it looks like in the Internet Explorer. So you can see it has numbered these ones here. This 1, 2, 3 is ordered list. Now, if I was to make bullets, Now for bullets, what I'll need to do is just to copy all this, what I've typed here. I copy it. After copying it, I'll come down here and paste it. So when I paste, I need to change this one here from from O to U. So it becomes an ordered list. An ordered list. And then here, I can change this one to internal hardware components. Internal hardware components. Like that. So I'll change this one here to be motherboard. A motherboard is found inside the system unit. Motherboard. And then on the motherboard, we are going to have what is called the central processing unit, the CPU. On the CPU, we have got things like the heatsink and fan, the fan that cools the heatsink. And then we have got things like now memory slots, the memory, which is the RAM on the memory slots. We are going to have what is called the power supply unit. Power supply unit. All these things are mounted on the motherboard and they help the computer. There are quite a number of them that I've left. And then we can also have the hard disk. So the RAM and let's say hard drive. The popular one being the SSD. So these and so I need to save it again and check the preview, how it looks like. All these things I'm doing them inside the body. So you can see these are now bullets. So we have difference between the listing. We have got numbered listing and we have got bulleted listing. And that's how you do it. Now I wanted to put an image of I've saved it on my desktop. So I'll go here. So to put an image, so I'll come here. Then I say img image source src image source is equals to, so I need to go to the folder, the desktop folder. Where is the desktop folder? So I'll come here, then I go here, then I get the image, right click on it, go to properties, then get the name. This is the name, so I copy that name, close it, go back to the expression web. So inside here I can be able to control V, that is the image, and then I close this. So in case it doesn't work, it's because of the extension, so I need to save it first. Then I come to preview, Internet Explorer. So the image appears down there. Yeah, that is the image of what I've already done. So if you are to create a table inside the body, table is also part of the items which are found inside the body. So in that case, you'll go to design. After clicking on design, now you can be able to go to tables and then insert table. And then how big is going to be a table? Maybe you want it to be 80% of the browser. That is the width. And then the number of columns, it's upon you to decide. And then you can now choose OK. So after choosing OK, the first one, the first two cells, you can merge it, of course. So that one will go to modify, and then you say merge cells. So the first table is been merged. This one here, maybe you want it to a particular percentage. So you right click, you go to cell properties, and then you specify the width. So this one here, maybe you want it to be 80%. So you click on apply, then you click on OK. This one also, you can come to cell properties, and then you specify the width in terms of 80% or 60%, depends. Then you click on apply and then OK. So once you go back here now, so this one here will be A, this one can be cell A, this one will be cell B, and this one will be cell C. So if you go back to the codes, you can find that the codes for the table are already been prepared. So it depends on the text that you want to put. If you want to put an image here, where is cell A? Cell A was here. So cell A, you can just put a text. You can delete that one there. Then you can type now computer hardware components. So that will appear on the, let me save it. I see how it looks like. So I'll go to file, preview, I check. So that appears there. I want the table to have some grid lines. So what I'll do, I'll come to where the table starts, where the width is. Then I come here, I type here border. Border is equals to, let's say, 1. And then now I save it. And then I check again, preview. And then I check the paddings on the whatever is there. If I want my image to appear in cell B, what I'll do, I'll just come to B, under B here, and then I'll put the codes for the image. So the codes for the image is IMG, and then I type there SRC. SRC is equal to what? So I'll go back to the, then I take my picture's properties. By doing that, I take the name, it's a .jpg, joint photographic group, copy that, go back to expression web here, and then put it there. So I'll control V, there it is. And then I want to apply an inline style so that it fits nicely. Style is equals to width, colon, and then 100%. So it will be a big picture. The percentage sign is here. So style is equals to width 100%. And for this one here, also what I can do, I can open the tag. I put img src equal sign. What was the name? The name, I think this was the name. So I can copy this name that is inside here. Or I just go back there, right click here, go to properties, take the name, it is there, and then say what? Copy, come back to expression web, and then paste it. Control V. Outside that parameter, I put the inline style. Style is equals to width, full colon, 100%, so that it fits nicely inside the 100%. Where's percentage sign? And then I close the tag. Same to this one here. I need to close the tag. And then I need to save the table. And then I preview how it looks in the expression web. So you can see it's fitting nicely. My picture fits nicely. So it's so big. What we should do is just reduce the percentage. Instead of 80, we can reduce this one to 40%. Let me save it. There was a problem with this spelling SRC here. That's why the image is not appearing for the next one. SRC source. And then also here, I can reduce this one to 40. And then save the changes before previewing. It's very, very crucial. And then you can be able to check. So you can see this picture fits nicely 40% after applying the inline style. And then this heading, you can center it if you want. So once you come here, computer hardware, so this one here, you can open a tag and call it what? Center. And then this one here, you can take it, all of it like that. Control X to cut it and put it at the end here. Control V. And then let me save this. And then I go to File, Preview, Internet Explorer. So it is in the middle there. It has been centered. So this is basically some of the components that you can play around while doing this kind of HTML. So basically I've talked about heading 1. We have got 6 headings, heading 1 to heading 6, heading 1 being the biggest. The rest of the things you can be able to do them in HTML. So for example, where is that heading 1? Heading 1 was up here. Yeah, heading 1 was up here. The background color changed to pink. So this heading 1 here, you can select it like that. And then you can be able to format the rest of the, you can go to new style. After going to new style, you can be able to play around with, so that is heading 1. So you can give it what is called heading 1, and then you can come to font. The font family, you can get it from here. You can give it Arial black. The font size, the alignment, you can come and give it, it should be in the center, and then you apply, and then you click on OK, so that when you save your work and then you preview it, you can see the impact that it has caused. Yeah, still you can enhance it by playing around with it. Where were we? That was heading 1, giving it all that. So this heading 1 here, so I'll right click on this one and then modify style. So this is what I'm doing now. The font color for heading 1, we can give it maybe that color. This is the hexadecimal for that color. And then the font size, you can just leave it. Font style, we have already seen that. So under block, we did the center. So this is now applying CSS to it. And then you have to save, of course. After saving is when you preview. You see how it looks like. So the color changes automatically. Even underline was supposed to be done on it. But basically, I was just trying to play around with HTML and a little bit of CSS. So that's how it works. Thank you for watching. 22 minutes of record.